Does it get confusing having 3 people with the same name in the band?
No, because we have nicknames and stuff.
Oh, you
and
have. That was the next question.
Yeah. Our guitarist, he's Lil Anders.
Yeah.
And I'm just SG, my middle names, and then the last Anders
It's just his surname. Yeah.
Reinhold.
So it's actually easy.
We never call anyone Anders, really.
For us, but not for you guys.
No.
Just like Anders.
Yeah. Okay. What is it like living with 5 guys on the tour?
Well, I've been spending time with these guys for almost 6 years, so it's pretty much how I like.
Pretty much the same every day, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. It's just my friends and my colleagues. We're just a gang. I don't really think about being the only girl, and it's much more simple to be around boys anyway.
No.
Very true. Do they cause any trouble?
No, not really.
She causes more trouble than us.
Yeah. No, but Steve's really good at. I think Steve is really good at telling us if we do something wrong. Then she's on the spot. She's just like, that wasn't all right.
She's like the mum of the band then.
I am in some ways.
Some ways, and still, maybe a very immature mom. I think.
Thanks.
It's a good and a bad thing, yes.
Yeah.
I think because you're not really a mom, but there's lots of
I'm the mom in the way that I try to take good care of you and make sure you're all right. But I'm not the mom who makes sure it's not messy.
Exactly. It's like that.
Are any of your songs originally written in Danish or the old?
No, we've never done that really.
No.
We've always played pop music, and it's always been our goal to get it out to a lot of people. And in Denmark, lots of bands are actually writing their songs in English. So
it's quite common.
Yeah, and we start to learn English from 4th grade or something like that in Denmark. So lots of Danish people are kind of familiar with the English language anyway, and only watch English TV and stuff like that.
It's not like when you go to France or Germany or something like that. It's a lot more common. So.
Right.
Was the song "Boyfriend" based on real life, or was it just kind of this could happen one day, or did it actually happen?
It's actually about a lesbian. It's actually a lesbian couple in a Swedish movie, and it's really, really beautiful. It's based upon this scene actually where everyone finds out that they are
in love with each other.
Yeah, and they're standing in this, and they don't know.
No one knows that they're lesbians before that.
No, and then everyone's knocking on the door and come out, and
who's in there? Who's in there? And they know who are in there, but they just want them to. Yeah, they just want to tease them, really. Yeah. But then these guys just
they look each other in the eyes, and then they're like, okay, fuck it, and then they come out and hold each other's hands. It's a really low budget Swedish movie, but it's
really famous actually in Sweden and Denmark. It's fucking Åmål in Swedish, but in
fucking Åmål.
I can't remember the English title. It has actually got an English title.
But yeah, it's that thing about that. Because the video is one thing, with "Don't Touch My Boyfriend" and everything, but it's that thing with having a boyfriend and or girlfriend or whatever, and not caring about what people think, and
as long as you know it's the right thing. It's that sort of vibe it's written.
Okay. Right. How do you actually really feel about people saying that you're the next ABBA? Is that a good thing, or is it a bad thing?
Or do you think it's a high thing to live up to?
Yeah.
I don't know if anyone has actually said that we're the next ABBA. We're the best thing to come out of Scandinavia.
Yeah, that's what NME said, but it's
in pop music.
Yeah.
And that's of course a great compliment, because ABBA wrote great pop songs, but we don't really see ourselves as ABBA or similar to ABBA.
No. I don't think it's that has changed or will change anything about us in the band and how we think about our music. It's just we're just gonna carry on. It's doing what we do and not. We don't really think about people say stuff like that. It's typical journalists
to come up with some cool headline.
Yeah, exactly. So.
Come up with it.
We found out.
Yeah, no,
it's fine. But the guys who actually came up with it was kind of maybe trying to provoke us in some way.
So.
But you took it with the teachers.
Yeah,
we did
definitely.
In the music industry, who is your guilty pleasure? Who would you like to listen to?
That isn't very good.
Well,
But
pretty good.
It's yeah.
Since we came to England, everyone is asking us about guilty pleasures, and it's
You know,
like
some of the guilty pleasures that you guys, or maybe we don't think as they're probably
they're just a pleasure for us. So it's not.
You know, people. You know, we love. You know, the old. Some people would say that, you know, loving the old Take That stuff is, you know, stuff like that is New Kids on the Block and stuff like that is a guilty pleasure. But we just know that they had some really good songs, and you know,
really good pop songs. Yeah.
Maybe saying that you like the video for that "Do What You Like," where they like where they're in their leather suits and really gay. That is that will maybe be a guilty pleasure taking it that far.
Maybe.
But I don't know. Yeah, it's weird. We have a totally another perception of that.
Yeah. It's
All music is good music. Then.
No, not all music, but good music is good music. You don't have to feel guilty about listening to it or liking it.
Alright, okay. What music did you grow up listening to, and is there any of it like that's influenced your like music now, like how you make music?
It's actually we're very
We're 6 individuals, so obviously it's not the same for all of us.
No.
I've been listening a lot to female singers, obviously, like Aretha Franklin, Whitney Houston, when I was quite young.
I've been taught up by a dad who listened to Velvet Underground and Neil Young and Bob Dylan and all that stuff.
Yeah.
And Rasmus, he stole his sister's Michael Jackson tape and ruined it and stuff like that. So it's like we've all got some different musical backgrounds really, and that's also what brought us together, I think.
Now we just do like, you know, because there's one guy who writes our music, our guitarist, and we try to, you know, influence each other with like listening to loads of stuff together, and maybe sometimes do like, oh, I really like this song, and I really like this new kind of vibe in this song, and try to influence him in a way, so that, you know, so it's always the way that our music moves is always like, you know, we always take stuff from each other and try to influence each other in a way, because we listen to stuff together.
All combined together.
Yeah.
Yes.
What is the funniest and or worst thing that's ever happened on tour?
It seems like there's many of them.
No, it's actually when people ask us that, they always think like, oh, there must
It's
have
gonna be
like
a great
one
story.
really great story, but whenever I tell a story, it's like,
one of the
weirdest?
worst, like, it's maybe just a bad habit for us, but it's like if we have like maybe a TV show the day after we've played a gig and we have to travel there on the bus or something like that, we always end up drinking a lot and get very, very late to sleep and all that stuff, and we actually have to look very, very fresh and pretty on TV the next day.
Yeah,
Maybe you tend to forget that it's,
it's
you're always like, no, it's just TV, it's just TV. It's going to be an easy one, it's not like a gig. And then you wake up feeling like shit, and then, you have to be in this studio the whole day doing rehearsals and then doing the show at 10 in the evening.
Yeah.
But
it's not like a bad thing that has happened, but it's just something
They've always
that
got
tends
music
to.
on TV.
Yeah, exactly. That helps, but the eyes still look tired.
Yeah.
we before, I think 4 years ago or something, we played a gig in that's pretty.
Oh yeah.
That wasn't the best experience in the world. But we played in. We had the opportunity to go to Stockholm and play, and we were quite young, and whoa,
let's go to Stockholm.
And then and then they promised us that we could sleep at the venue.
Yeah.
And I think we were only like, we were like 18 years old or something like that. Yeah. And then and then 17. Finally when we had to like, can we sleep here? Or, that was the deal, right? And then no, we're closing up now. You have to go home to wherever. And okay. Then we just hurried down to.
That was 12:30.
Yeah.
And
we thought, okay, then we're going down to the
Central Station.
Yeah. And catch a train. No trains were going, and then we're gonna sleep at the train station. Yeah. It's pretty comfy, but no, the train station closed, so we had to sleep out, and it was
in the streets outside the station.
Yeah, and we were just
until the first train at 7
September,
or whatever.
And it's pretty cold in Stockholm late September. Yeah. It can be.
We hadn't brought any sleeping bags or anything, so it was holding each other, and one guy had to keep an eye on the gear.
It was awful.
Yeah. So yeah, and then we
But
took
we're
a train.
still alive.
Yeah.
If you were like stranded on a desert island, what are the 3 things you'd take with you? Three objects.
Individually?
Yeah,
or
individually. Go on.
Must be a person or... Yeah.
If you wish.
Maybe we should agree upon something.
Yeah, okay,
We
let's
would
do
Okay,
it.
we would take our swimming bathing.
Yes,
Trunks.
our speedos.
Yeah, speedos. Yeah.
If it was only us, we could just, like, swim naked.
Oh yeah.
That'd be stupid.
Yeah.
You could get an all over tan as well.
Maybe
Oh,
some
yeah.
cheese.
Cheese would be nice,
Yeah.
some crackers,
Or
and some
cheese
water.
and crackers and water. We can
Yeah.
actually live off
We
that.
could live
Just-
forever. Yeah,
yeah.
just dinner.
Unlimited cheese and water and crackers.
Yeah.
Okay.